Welcome to episode 2 of the Track Your Intuition podcast. In the first episode, we went into a little bit of an overview about what we will be discussing in this series, but also I talked about a prayer of protection. I always begin any connection with divine guidance with a prayer of protection. And now we're going to begin going through the 5 questions from my ebook, Is It a Sign? How to Recognize Signs and Discover Their Meanings. And these questions are designed to help you understand not only the way you receive signs, but what their meaning is. Because I like to always remind you, you were born with intuitive abilities. You are highly intuitive, but we all get signs and information differently. So the only way for you to know the way you receive guidance is to start tracking it. And I encourage you to start tracking it by asking these 5 questions and writing down your answers. So today we are going over question number 1. But I first want to let you know you do not have to ask these questions in a certain order, but I have placed them in the order that I feel is most effective for me. But going back to we all get information differently, you may ask other questions in different orders based on how you receive the sign. So again, I start with the prayer of protection, like I mentioned in episode 1. And now we're going to go into the questions. Let's say you just received a sign that you think is a sign. First of all, if it's caught your attention and you're wondering if it's a sign, it's most likely a sign. Because you have to think about all the things that come across your path all day long that you never notice. But for some reason, this got your attention. So the first question that I encourage you to ask is, what was I thinking about immediately before receiving the sign? What were you thinking about immediately before receiving the sign? So this is really important because a lot of times the angels are getting our attention because our mindset is not in the right place, or we haven't noticed something that we need to notice, or maybe we were getting a really good idea, but we were about to blow off that idea and the angels are saying, no, go back. That was a really good idea. So ask yourself that question, write it down, write down as many details as you can remember. I always encourage you with your intuition tracker, you write the date, you write any symbols, and then you're going to also notice any senses. Did you see something like a cardinal outside your window? Did something, a vision come into your third eye? Did you hear something or smell something? I often like to track hearing lyrics in songs, and the meaning of the words might mean something for me. So those are all examples there of different things that might be happening right before you receive that sign. So go write that down. That's question number 1. And in the next episode, we will go over question number 2. Would you like a free copy of my ebook, Is It a Sign? How to Recognize Signs and Discover Their Meaning? Simply go to my website, devonduerr.com, and sign up for my free newsletter. You'll receive a copy with your welcome email. It has the 5 questions we've been going over in my Track Your Intuition podcast. It'll also keep you up to date on new YouTube videos I have coming up. I hope to see you there.